Hey, yeah. Yo, check it out. Welcome to Not For Nothing. I am your girl, Sugar Shack, and I got my co-host riding with me. What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
What your name is, girl?
You know it's Luna Moon, girl.
Just Luna Moon, girl.
Yeah, it's just Luna Moon.
What's going on? How was your day? How was your week? Another day.
Another dollar.
Another Thursday.
Yes.
Not for nothing.
Not for nothing.
So a lot of shit been going on.
A lot of shit been going on.
Yeah.
We got a lot to talk about today, huh?
We do.
Yeah.
I don't know if I really want to talk about it, but we gonna talk. So what's going on with you? How was your week?
Productive. Really productive. I enjoyed
Yeah.
getting a lot of rest this week. You know.
Seen a lot of JJs?
Every day. Almost every day.
Ow.
About 4 days a week. Something like that.
What's up, nonchalant one? Shout out to all the people that's looking on Instagram, Facebook. We appreciate you. Make sure you guys follow Flow Higher Radio on Facebook, on the Instagram. Also follow me. I am Sugar Shack, SUGASHACK. Follow Miss Luna Moon.
Thank you. MIZ Luna Moon.
And also Not For Nothing, NOTFANUTN on Instagram. Well, my week has been pretty productive as well.
Okay.
I invested into my bling business. Oh, make sure y'all go check out my website.
I was just about to say, hold up.
Yes.
Okay.
Sugar Bling, SUGABLING.com. I got all the bling. I got the bling.
She got mad hoops, too.
Yes.
Mad hoops.
Yes. So, Luna, I wanted to ask you.
Yeah.
Have you ran... Oh, I probably should have saved this for never, ever, have you ever, but I'm curious right now. Have you ran into some stank vajayjay that you had to wax?
Damn, girl. Really? Damn.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh, my God.
I'm not going to say no.
What do you do?
I mean, I got a mask on, so.
Oh, okay. But, some of that stuff goes straight through the mask.
You just work through it. You know what I'm saying? But, yeah.
You work through the stanky?
Hell yeah. I mean, I have to. I mean, if it's too much, then,
Let me say it politically correct. You work through the thrown off pH balances.
Damn, son. You don't put me out there like that, son. Yeah, girl.
Oh, my God. Right.
Unfortunately.
It's tough. Right?
It happens. People, they come in after, working out or a long day of work and, you know what I'm saying? And, yeah, I'm going to just leave it at that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, about your sugar blend, I like what you're wearing today.
Oh, what? My necklace?
Your necklace.
Oh, thank you.
And it matches your earrings.
Yes, girl.
Yes.
Which matches my...
Your bracelets.
And my ring.
Oh, damn.
Yes, girl, you got to coordinate. You got to coordinate. Yes.
I like that.
But then I just threw this ring on because it went with my shirt.
Yeah. I like
my dress. But thank you so much. Yeah,
you're welcome.
I got the bling going on. Got the bling, Sugar Bling, SUGABLING.com.
Yes.
Whoo, so Luna, I'm finna drop this.
Oh, okay.
And then we're gonna talk about
shit.
it. All right.
Oh, hold up, my fault. Go ahead.
Okay.
Do that again. Okay. My bad.
You fucking up.
I know.
You fucking up.
It's
Okay.
You know
hold
what
on.
it is.
So let me rewind it.
You rewind it. Go ahead.
I can't hear it. You heard
It's
it?
super low.
Yeah.
Oh, is it? Do I need
Yeah.
to turn it up over here? Oh no, it's not.
Yeah, and I gotta
Hey,
keep
thank you
holding
guys
this.
for watching on Instagram. I appreciate it. You tuned in to Not For Nothing.
Are you plugged? I hear it.
I'm plugged in, yeah.
I hear it. It's really faint, though.
It's
I'm
really
turned
faint.
up all the way on this side.
Bear with us.
Let me try it again. Let me turn these extra joints up.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I'm a rapper, y'all. I know that.
Not for nothing. Who the fuck we talking about today?
It came through, but
Yeah, it's super low.
Yeah, it's
Watch,
like
we'll
it
do it.
came-
Okay, I'll cut the background music. Go ahead.
Yeah, you know I'm back on the mic. You know how somebody, this how I do it. You know, I do it like I do it because I'm a rapper when I'm, no, I'm just playing. Okay.
Just dropping bars.
Bars.
Who the fuck we talking about today? That's
See, there it goes.
I can hear it, but
Yeah, it's super
so
low,
weird.
right?
I can't hear it in my headphones.
Yeah, it's super low. I don't
Yeah.
know what it is.
Okay.
what is going on today.
Y'all tuned in to Not For Nothing, by the way. NOTFANUTN on Flow Higher Radio. And y'all already know, unfortunately, we are talking about the situation. Let me just say this. It's been a lot of fucked up shit going on this week, right? The 16-year-old, her name is
Ma'Khia Bryant.
Ma'Khia Bryant,
Yes.
that unfortunately was gunned down a couple days ago, the same day that they found that asshole guilty on all counts, right? So people are torn. People are torn with that. Hey, Haifa. Thanks for tuning in.
It's
People
so
torn.
heartbreaking.
It is.
So heartbreaking.
What is your...
Another unjustified use of force. That's
Another justified use of force?
unjustified use of force. Like seriously, like I heard. Did she call the cops? Or?
She did.
Okay.
She called them.
It's so touchy, the subject.
Yeah.
For real. And it hits home because I have a daughter. You know what I'm saying? This.
I think
It's
it's
unfortunate.
A lot of people failed her. Main people failed her is the adults in this situation, right?
Okay.
Because the adults should they should have taken control of the situation. Number one, the father, he should not have been out there trying to fight females, right?
Okay.
He should have kept her in the house, right? You call the police for help. Let the police come and help. Don't run out there to danger. You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing, right? Nowadays, I'm just speaking in general. If people come to my house trying to fight me, I'm not running outside to danger. I'm not doing that.
Right.
I don't care if it's a 15-year-old or a 50-year-old. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
Because people don't fight fair nowadays.
No, they don't.
Because if I'm pulling up to your house, you best to believe I'm not coming to just throw some hands. Like I got something.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And it's the name is called a 9
Okay.
millimeter.
Her name is Nina.
9 millimeter. Okay.
Mitamila. It's called 9 Mitamila. All right.
And I'm licensed. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not pulling up.
Word, me too.
But that's just how it is nowadays. It's not like back in the 60s, 70s, 80s when people really be fighting, you know? So I say that to say it's definitely an unfortunate situation, you know. I think the grown people that came over to fight her need to be charged with her murder or with her death, for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
The police, not so much.
I almost watched the whole video. Almost. I can't. I can't watch it.
Yeah.
I can't watch it. No.
I can't. I didn't watch it. I can't. I just see they got so many stills, right? And it's amazing because people are taking the still of her with the knife, getting ready to stab the girl, and they're not giving their opinion. First, they will put the still, the picture, the screenshot, and say your thoughts.
Yeah.
Right?
Like,
yeah.
this is the reason why he did this.
Right, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I think basically that's what they're saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
for me, I'm sorry. Blue lives won't matter until Black lives matter. That's for me.
Well-
So I feel really strong against that. I always have. So
Yeah, I don't want to see that girl getting shot, James.
No.
I personally feel like Black lives and Blue lives matter because I have a lot of cop friends. They're
Okay.
retired cops, but they're
Okay.
cop friends. And they like the coolest motherfuckers you'll ever meet. You know what I'm saying? So it's hard for me to genuinely have love for them, but say they don't matter. Personally, me. That's just me.
do you think all lives matter?
Do I think all lives matter? okay. I think all lives matter, and I think Black lives matter, right?
Okay.
But I'm not one of those people that say, when someone's saying Black lives matter, then I say, well, all lives matter. I'm not like that, right?
Okay.
Because I don't feel like no one should play God, right? Meaning nobody should kill anyone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I believe everybody should have a chance to live.
Mm-hmm.
And if they die, maybe they died from a car accident or a sickness or something like that, but not a physical person taking their life, right?
Yeah.
But I do think Black lives matter. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah.
I want to send my condolences to the Bryant family.
Yeah, it's unfortunate and it's
very
sad.
Unfortunate.
Oh God. Okay. So, this week, right, I have an Android. So how do I hook up? Because
Switched up
James
mad fast, yo.
Calhoun.
There should be a
Didn't
little gray
last week
cord
you
right
had an
there.
iPhone?
No, it was an Android. That was my fault.
Should be that gray cord that's right there on the table.
But I don't have this part
Yeah.
in this
How is that not in your phone?
because
It's got to be somewhere on the Androids. Did not take away the audio input. That was an Apple thing.
Hey, James, if you're still on, I would love to get your.
Let me see the bottom of it. It's either on the bottom.
Wow.
What is that? Is it the
We
case
having mad
blocking it?
issues today.
Huh?
What happened?
It's the funny. Last week, right? I was like, my other iPhone. Totally forgot it was an Android.
It don't
Right?
make no sense. Where's the audio input on
Wow.
this thing?
Yeah.
Dang, did you get some super nice Androids?
I did. It's the newest, greatest, and the latest.
They saw Apple was making money off of the dummies.
God
So they
damn
said,
it.
let me copy.
God damn it!
That don't make no sense. Unless the case is hiding it, but I don't even see it on there.
No, the case isn't high.
Wow, you had to come show off on me.
Wow.
James, you're so loyal to. I'm gonna get you on. I'm gonna get you on next week. I promise. I'm gonna plug in my old ass iPhone next week because you have an adapter.
You know what? You
for
got
that.
me. You got me.
Girl, whatever with these phones.
Well,
you
you know,
about.
I got it to.
Yeah, I
invest
know
in
what you got
in the
for-
business.
But
in the
I didn't
business.
know it was
Oh,
an Android.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, of course.
Okay.
You think I'm gonna buy 2 iPhones? Not for nothing,
Not
but fuck no.
No.
Exactly.
No.
Hey, thank you guys for watching on what are we on?
Ohio?
Oh, Instagram. Make sure y'all follow our page, Not For Nothing, NOTFANUTN on Instagram. Make sure you guys follow Flow Higher Radio. You guys are already following me, but make sure you also follow my co-host, Miss Luna Moon. Okay?
I'm sorry, I can't stop laughing.
Why?
Because earlier this week, I seen on IG, I'm always on IG, you know, just
Yes,
flicking through
girl.
it. So these 2 dudes try to run up on this dude
Oh,
and
my
try to
God.
rob him.
Ah, I know what you're talking
Right?
about.
Right?
That was hilarious.
Yo, not for nothing.
What?
It was the comments for me. That's one.
Right.
2, it was the scream for me. He was
He was squealing like a pig.
Right.
and then his friend was like, leave him alone.
So he had a real gun. That was a gun. It fell, right?
Yeah.
So I'm just, first of all, I'm thankful. Thankfully, the other friend didn't pick up the gun and
Right.
try to shoot the guy.
Right.
But I mean, these are,
See,
I've never seen, these are the worst type of criminals. Like, you just need to go figure out how to get a real job. Because, bro, robbing and doing all that.
How you
is
got
Was
two
just not-
this a
people
stunt
and
or
still-
something?
You got 2 people and still failed.
Still
Right.
fell.
I mean, but somebody was recording it like, hold on, like, was this a stunt?
No,
or-
you know how okay. Did you see how he slammed that
he
boy?
body slammed him.
That ain't no stunt. But I probably would have, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all gotta forgive me, but I probably would have slammed, picked him back up, and then
No, but not how he was screaming.
I would've been
He
so
was screaming
mad.
like a little bitch. Come on, man. No.
he should have been screaming. And then you see how he got up and ran.
So fast. So fast. I think where I saw that at. It was on IG. Yeah.
What, this video?
The video.
It was on Tyrese's page.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah. I think I seen it on Ball Alert or something. Oh my God, that shit was so funny.
So what else we talking about? What?
So, okay, I really didn't want to talk about this, but what the fuck is wrong with people, man? So this, like, for real, these motherfuckers is crazy out here. You really got to be careful who you have kids with. So this crazy ass motherfucking lady, she says she killed her 3 children to protect them from their father.
Wait, didn't I hear? Didn't this happen years ago, or is this
No,
recent?
this is recent.
Oh, that's recent.
This happened
Right.
this week.
This happened this
Where?
week. In California. She says she murdered her 3 children to protect them from their father. She drowned them. It was a 3-year-old, 2-year-old, and a 6-month-old.
Wait, what?
Yep.
Yeah.
She drowned them in the house?
She was saying that he was going to molest them when he took them away because he was supposed to get them for custody that weekend. That was his visitation. So she was saying that he was going to send them to sex trafficking or something like that.
Yo, this story sounds mad familiar too. This did happen.
It happens a lot.
Yeah, it happens a lot, unfortunately.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so she said that they had been going back and forth in a nasty custody battle, and she was worried about her children, and she said that, but he said she's very delusional, of course, and she had taken the kids and refused to give them back to him, but she tried to claim that it was some sexual abuse going on. So instead of her...
So you kill him.
Right.
That's the answer.
Right.
It's wild.
Dios mío,
Yeah.
Dios mío, Dios mío.
People are crazy, man. It's so scary because it's like you never know, for one, who you're really in a relationship with, right? Mm-hmm. That's scary, right? Because you watch these stories of these people, they're married for 25, 30 years, and then the man will kill the wife because he want to go off and get his dick wet, fucking somebody else, right? So he kills her to be with the mistress. How you with someone for 25, 30 years, and that's what I'm talking about. It's so scary because you just never know. And then you have kids by these crazy motherfuckers, and they kill them. You know what I'm saying?
The whole crazy part about it is he's been reporting her to the authorities, saying, hey, she's not doing well. Trying to get like an emergency injunction, and they kept denying him every time.
Holy shit, how I didn't hear
That's
about
sad.
This. Damn, this is horrible.
It's wild.
Yeah, that's sad. They really need to do something about that too. You're getting multiple reports. You need to check on
investigate, do something, get the kids out of there.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to talk about this, but I'm going to talk about it on another show as far as how the system
treats the dads. How the system treats the dads.
Yeah, treats the dads as opposed to the mothers, right? And it seems like it's more mothers that hurt the children than the fathers that hurt the children. You know what I'm saying? But
didn't you say that he was molesting the kids too, or no?
No, that's what she said.
Yeah, so.
Yeah, that's
you don't know who to believe in this point. But, come on now.
If that was the case, then they both need to fucking die.
Yeah.
Assholes.
So,
oh my God.
Okay, so there's another situation, right? Where I thought this was pretty funny. This guy proposed to his girlfriend, and she said no. So he's walking around wearing the engagement ring.
Wearing her engagement ring?
Yes. She said no, so he kept it, and he put it on his own hand.
A woman's ring? A woman's ring.
Yes.
And that's probably why she said no. Because she saw something. She was like, no, boo.
Oh, God.
Sorry, sweetheart.
That is so funny.
It's hilarious. Are you for real?
I'm dead serious.
Dead ass, right?
And he took a picture, was like, she said no, so I'm wearing it.
So did he take the picture like this or like this?
Like this. Bitch. Like this.
You know, because if you ask a guy about his nails, no, for real. If you be like, hey, you need to trim your nails. If he goes like this, then he's straight. But if he goes like this, it's like,
wow. That's interesting.
Kid.
That's interesting.
He for sure took a picture like this.
I saw you going like this.
I'm a this guy.
I saw you going like this.
He for sure did like this.
Palms in.
Palms in.
Palms in for me.
All right. So
y'all tuned in to Not For Nothing podcast on Flowhio. I'm going to get it right. Flowhio Radio. Make sure y'all check us out every Thursday from 8 to 10, okay? Make sure y'all follow Flowhio. That's a tongue twister.
It is.
Follow Flowhio on Facebook and Instagram. Follow me, follow Miss Luna Moon, and follow Not For Nothing. You know what? Listening to me is making me talk slower. I gotta take
That's
why I had to take it off.
It's like, a little bit of a delay.
Yeah.
But it's making me, I'm like, follow Flowhio. Like, it's making me talk slow. I can't even concentrate. Okay, let's talk about Derek, don't drop the soap, you fuck face motherfucker.
We gotta talk about that motherfucker, man. I'm just happy
nickname.
he's guilty.
Yeah, that's
man.
his nickname. I got a lot more for the asshole.
Okay.
You know what's so sad, though? The saddest part about that was, okay, so when they announced that the jury had a verdict and they waited about an hour to announce what it was, me, along with a lot of America, had a lot of anxiety, right?
Yeah.
We had a lot of anxiety. We were like, we don't know the outcome. We shouldn't have to feel like that.
Right. The fact that we were feeling like this
Right.
is fucked up because automatically he should have been guilty.
Right.
Automatically.
But we were like, it was the unknown. You know what I'm saying? And with the unknown, we were like, and then they were gearing up. So did you see outside of the courthouse where the city was putting down barricades and stuff, right?
Yeah, because they had no idea
Right.
what was going to happen.
Right.
Right.
But why? We should, like, none of that should have happened because we should have known, without a doubt. You know what I'm saying?
There's a lot of people who don't think he should be guilty.
Oh, of
man.
course. They
Yeah.
go by Caucasians.
I mean, you know,
What,
I guess,
Edomites?
whatever. You know, girl.
They big bad too, boy. You gotta watch, like, do you ever watch TMZ on Facebook? Their posts.
No, I
It's
don't be
a-
on Facebook like that.
Okay, TMZ. And it's-
Pause.
Comment section be wild.
Pause.
Comment section be wild.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
Okay. Yeah, we got another segment about that.
I had to remove myself because those people were making me so mad about the Derek situation. The young boy who got killed last week by the taser, thought it was a gun.
Oh my God.
Oh, yeah. Oh, they had so much to say about that, and it wasn't positive at all. And the Derek situation, they were saying that George Floyd died from overdoses and stuff, right? God forbid the experts didn't get it right. You know what I'm saying? So, but yeah. And then it's a guy off of, I think it's CNN or something. He's real nice looking. I can't remember his name. They were going in on his page too, but anyways, he's guilty of all 3 counts.
Don't drop the soap,
Guilty,
motherfucker.
bitch. You see what I put? Guilty, bitch.
Okay.
Now it's time for the 26-year veteran. Stupid ass.
Ooh.
Yeah, it's her time next, right?
Hell yeah.
So yeah, 2 boys that. Oh, we talked about that. Okay.
Yes.
What else you want to talk about, Luna? Before we move on.
Girl.
Before we move
Not
on,
for
girl.
nothing. Not for nothing. You stay motivated, girl.
Oh,
you
girl.
stay in the gym.
Ooh, Lord.
Sometimes twice a day, I
Ooh,
think.
Jesus.
Sometimes you be going in there when you even dehydrated
Lord.
as hell. You just slither your ass in there. You like slide your card in. But your ass be there. How do you keep yourself so motivated when it comes to like health and fitness?
Okay, so It's a couple of things.
Okay.
Thing number one is because now that I'm in the spotlight, I'm doing podcasts and all that, and podcasting, lives, taking pictures and selfies. That motivates me.
Okay.
Right? Because unfortunately, in my mind, I have to maintain a certain look.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
And me being able to fit my clothes. That's another one.
Okay.
And you know what? Every day, for a long time, I used to wake up and hate how I look. And I know hate is a strong word, but that's what it was, right?
Yeah.
And then when you have low self-esteem and you don't like how you look, that trickles down into your everything, your personal, your love life. You can't. First of all, you're always angry.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Because you don't like how you look and you don't even know why you're mad. You just mad.
Right.
And you can't really love yourself to the fullest ability that you can. So you can't put that love into anyone else.
Right.
And then the biggest thing is, girl, when you got that low self-esteem,
What happened?
you start,
What happened?
the vulnerability comes.
Yes.
And you start messing with men that you know,
Your ass should not be messing with.
period, poo.
Yes.
You start sleeping on motherfucking air mattresses and
Girl.
when you
You
got
just
a
let
whole
yourself go, huh?
girl. So it's a lot. It's a lot of motivating factors.
So when you
in
let
that.
yourself go, but you used to work out a lot, what do you tell yourself to get back on it again, to get
To-
the ball rolling again? What do you do? Is it something that you like
It
say to
just
yourself,
clicks.
or do you
Like-
just like be like, you know what? I'm just going to wake up at 4 a.m. and just...
It
you
clicks. You have to be sick and tired of being sick and tired. Right.
Yeah.
I'm sick and tired of this fupa. You know what I'm
Right,
saying?
right.
I'm sick and tired of buying clothes. I'm sick and tired of looking how I look in these clothes.
Right.
I'm sick and tired of this low self-esteem.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You just got to really be sick and tired of being sick and tired. And it just takes for you to get there. It's not a moment in time in your weight journey, gaining weight journey or anything that I can say got me there.
Yeah.
I just one day woke up and was like, okay, enough is enough.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And you know what? I talk to my sister a lot about the whole weight thing and stuff, you know. And I'm still on a journey. It's still a journey for me because I love ice cream.
Okay. What's the flavor? What's
Girl,
the...
chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate.
Okay.
I like my ice cream like I like my men. Sorry, y'all. Chocolate.
So you don't like vanilla?
You know, vanilla with a whole bunch of chocolate fudge served.
I feel you. I feel you.
However, so I tell me and my sister was having a conversation one day, right? And take ice cream, for instance. So from the moment you put the ice, scoop it, put it in your mouth, it goes down your throat. That's about, 5 seconds?
Yeah.
Is it worth that 5 seconds of satisfaction?
Sometimes. I mean,
Absolutely.
sometimes. Depends the mood.
Right? Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. So then you feel within that it's worth it, right?
Sometimes.
But then when you look in the mirror, is it still worth it?
Depending if you're looking at a full body mirror or like a little small mirror. It depends on the filter you take with the pictures.
It depends on the Photoshop.
I can't, yo.
It depends on what you use with the Photoshop.
Listen.
But yeah, girl. But here's the thing, though, Luna. If you or anyone else out there, you know, you're gonna always fall off, right? You're gonna get to it's a slippery slope. It's
Yeah,
up and
it
down,
is.
up and down, up and down.
It
But the
is.
most important thing is that you get back up and keep pushing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm on the shikra.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever
Yeah.
been on a Sheikra?
Hell no, I don't get on roller coasters like that.
Okay, well, it goes up and choop, and then up and then choop.
I mean,
That's my weight loss journey. you
Yeah,
know?
I in the past I've lost so much weight, but I can eat like a French fry and gain 10 pounds,
Yeah.
like immediately.
I can look
because
at
it's like what I heard. It's like 80% of what you eat, and it's
sure.
like 20% exercise and stuff.
For sure.
So, yeah,
Well, I can look at it and I gain weight, so
right.
so that's just that on it. So are you ready to give your fit tip, or you want to talk about something?
I don't
else,
have a
girl?
fit tip. You got a fit tip?
I mean, are you ready to give your tip, child?
Oh,
My
what's
listen,
your tip?
my
We were talking
ass
about
is
it
sweating.
What's that tip you told me earlier
Which one?
when I asked you about it? What you said?
The lemon?
Nah, what you said when I asked you about it?
Ask me about it. You gotta remind me,
You
girl.
said my sister said.
Oh, they gotta download the book. Yes, but wait, let me do this right quick.
Yo, I can't.
I mean, not
can't.
for nothing, but bitch, download that book. You get all the tips you want.
I can't. Yo, that was fucked up. But
I
that's
was
funny
like-
at the same time. Like, sis, what's the tip?
I was
Download
like,
that book.
that's not how it worked, bitch. Okay, let's see.
For nothing, but you should know.
Okay, not for nothing, but you should know.
Yeah.
So, the fit tip of the week. Make sure you got. Oh, you know what? She tells me to tell them to go download her book, but I got to get more information. But make sure you guys go follow Morox Physique, MOROCX_physique. She is the top fitness queen in the United States. Yeah, I said it. And even if you're in Africa or if you're in Tampa, she can train you, right? Because it's a thing called Zoom. And she'll get you right. She will
It's
get
a
you
thing
right.
called Zoom.
It's a thing called
If you
Zoom.
haven't heard of it.
Yes. Because, you know, people be making excuses. Well, I don't live in Tampa. Well, okay. It's the internet. We got stuff like that called Live or Zoom. That's how you do. Oh,
Take it,
by
baby.
the way,
What happened?
she can just record videos and send them to you.
There you go.
It ain't no excuses.
There you go.
So we're going to talk about putting lemon in your water.
Okay.
Last week we talked about water. Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
So, water promotes hydration. It's not water. Lemon. Lemon promotes hydration, right?
I mean, you can get hydrated with water.
Right. But
little
we're talking, we talking about lemon here.
Right.
Okay. It's a good source of vitamin C. It supports weight loss. I know y'all love that. It supports weight loss. It improves your skin quality, and it helps you shit.
That's a plus. You know, a lot of people can't shit. A lot of people, like, I've heard, and I know a few people, that they it takes them a few days to fucking shit, yo. And I'm like,
that's
wow, you need to fully detox, babe.
That's
not good.
disgusting.
You gotta pay attention to your gut. You need that
Yeah,
at least once a day.
gut health. Hey, Miss Brown 813, how you doing, boo? Who are you? Oh, I'm live with Luna, Miss Luna Moon. Let me show you.
Hi.
Let me show you her. That's Miss Luna.
Hey.
That's my co-host on Not For Nothing, NOTFANUTN. Okay, so it aids in digestion, which means it helps you use the bathroom. Oh, a lot of y'all need this benefit. It freshens that stink ass breath.
Yeah.
It helps with kidney stones, and that's it. But speaking of, she said, "Hey, speaking of digestion,
Yeah.
people go days without using the bathroom,
Yeah.
without having a bowel movement.
It happens a lot.
Could you imagine?
It happens a lot. They
Like
don't
that.
because of things that they eat. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know, they have teas and stuff for that you need to take because that stuff is festering inside your intestine.
It's pretty sad if you think about it.
Yeah,
like,
which cause diseases.
Yeah, causes a lot of shit,
Yeah.
So, turmeric. Turmeric is really good too. So it's a spice, obviously, that gives curry its color, right?
Okay.
But it has, it contains compounds with
Medicine?
Yeah, medicinal.
How you say it?
It's a tongue twister.
Medicinal.
Yeah, that one. Medicinal.
Medicinal. That's how
Oh
you
my
look.
God.
Like I know what I'm
Properties. I thought you had the word for me. But anyway, like turmeric is anti-inflammatory also. So it eases aches and pains. So it promotes joint and muscle health, right? It boosts in detox also. Promotes heart health. Fires up the metabolism for weight loss. It also aids in digestion. Okay.
So that's double dose.
It balances your mood. So it's really good for people who have anxiety and depression too. So
that's good.
That's good, right?
Yeah.
Also, it helps cure dermatitis, lighten up acne scars, and treats acne. What I've used it for too is to like help lighten up the skin, like making a mask. Like you can make 2 types of masks that I've made in the past, right? And it's real easy. It's just like Greek yogurt, like the plain yogurt, right? A little bit of turmeric, and you mix it. So that's really good for like people with like oily skin. And it helps like with the hyperpigmentations on the face. It's like really good. But I only used to do that like once a week because it's really, really strong. But if you have dry skin, you can mix turmeric and honey and put that on as a mask for like 30 minutes. And it helps with like keeping your skin hydrated, and it like clears up your skin. So I like it. Turmeric has a lot of properties. So
does it help with dark circles under your eyes?
You can
because I suffer from that.
But to me, I think that's more something internal.
Well, I think it's hereditary. So what we talking?
It could be both shit. I'm not a doctor or whatever. I'm not a doctor. I'm not, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? I am an esthetician, but I'm not a doctor, so
No, but
it is hereditary,
internal?
and it's something internal too.
Which can be what?
I don't know. Go get your blood work or something, bro. Like, the heck? Figure it out. Figure it the hell out. Figure it out.
Figure it out. I mean, I'm just saying, you're the professional.
I mean, on turmeric right now, because I did like Google research on it. Plus, I use it too. And I put it in my coffee.
Oh, you do?
Mm-hmm.
Isn't turmeric that yellow stuff?
Yeah.
Okay.
But I just put a little bit of it. Because remember last we were talking about collagen, right?
Yeah.
Okay. But I put like 10 things in my coffee every morning.
God damn.
I do. So
How do you
while it's
taste the
brewing,
coffee?
because you do. Because, okay, so this is the thing. I had to change from regular, like Bilong, Butelo, and all that, like strong espresso coffee to like organic coffee because it was hurting my stomach a lot.
Oh, okay.
So organic coffee just like goes like really smoothly. Like it's better. Let's just say it's better. What happened? Oh, okay. So anyway, while it's brewing or whatever, like in my Ninja, I'll put like a scoop of collagen, a little bit of turmeric, cacao powder, so it can have a little bit of chocolate taste. Seriously.
Oh, okay.
Seriously.
Yeah.
A little bit of cinnamon, a little bit of coconut oil. I know it's a lot of stuff. And what else? Coconut sugar. Okay. Sometimes I don't put sugar, but when I do, it's coconut sugar. And then I blend it up. It's so good with the coffee. It's so good. So, like it fills you up. That type of coffee right there. I read it somewhere. I read it somewhere that it's a power coffee. Like it just sets you for a couple hours. And it does. Okay. It does.
Miss Brown wants to know, is it a root or do you use the seasoning?
No, it's the powder. All this stuff that I've been reading, they use the powder. And you depending.
So, where do you get it from? I had a friend that because where do you get it from that is not, what is it, diluted or have a whole,
I would say like a health food store. Like a Sprouts or something like that. Yeah. You may want to like check that. I would say Czech Sprout.
Or maybe a Indian store.
Yeah.
Because I had a
That too.
friend that used to go, and I mean, all their stuff was, it seemed like they pulled it from the ground. You know what I'm saying?
I would say that too, yeah.
Yeah. So do you have anyone that's hot this week?
You know what? To be honest with you, I haven't been paying too much attention. But no, no one's been tickling my fancy this week. I'm sorry. The only person that I'm just excited to talk about is Pusha Preme later on. So I'm mad excited about that.
Yeah, Pusha Preme would be here.
Yes.
Soon.
Oh, actually, this might be him. Hold on a second.
Okay.
Hello? Okay, hold on. Let me. Are you outside?
Make sure you guys follow us on Not For Nothing, NOTFANUT, and we are live on Flow Higher Radio every Thursday from 8 to 10. And we are two females that just talk about whatever, whenever, whatever, because we can do that. You know what I'm talking about? Oh, by the way, make sure y'all shop my website, Sugabling, SUGABLING.com. But that's not what I wanted to say. We are looking for another female because we want to have 3 females on the show. We want 3 different female perspectives. It's almost like men that likes to live in a polygamous relationship. That's how you say it? Yep. Yeah. Y'all are crazy as hell.
Why?
3 women?
Well, yeah, 3 is probably a lot.
Even 2 is a lot. Hell, 1 is a lot.
Yeah, 1 definitely is a lot.
Yeah, you guys are crazy. Want to live in the
That's called a team.
No, it's called a headache.
It's called a pride.
Hi, how are you?
What up, bro?
Do you want to sit over here?
Oh no, wait, he sit right there.
Want to sit right here?
Yeah, him sit right
Him sit right here.
there. Yes, he sit right there. He is just in time for. Oh yeah. So Pusha Preme is here, you guys. I'm gonna turn
How you doing?
the camera onto him. This
Yo,
is
you
our
got
guest for
mad
today.
cameras in the back of your camera.
Oh yeah, this is.
That's an Android.
Yo, well, what
Android?
kind of Android? Did you get that from the future? With smart lenses. I'm impressed right now.
It is.
Don't be that impressed with Android.
Don't be hating.
I mean, there's a lot of lenses on there. I feel like one's an X-ray. Am I good?
You good?
I
You
ain't got no
good?
weapons.
You good? I'm only with the CIA. That's it.
Hey.
It's the Ultra 21.
Okay.
The biggest one they have right now.
Shout out to Samsung. That sounds like a sponsorship right there.
Oh yeah, it is.
Right.
Matter of fact, run me my check.
Not for nothing.
Samsung, by the way. So thank you guys. Thank you so much, Pusha Preme.
Yes, ma'am.
Pusha Preme. That mask is okay. So what we got going on here? We got about 30 zippers, all color coordinated, and he has one for the eyes.
Yeah.
And I'm sure one for the mouth. That's what we got going on.
Yeah.
Okay. You made that?
And actually, it was a collab that I did with my homegirl Katrina.
Okay.
So usually my mask, you don't get to see my eyes, my face, nothing. So we had a conversation, and she was telling me, she's just like, a lot more people's gonna want to get that eye to eye interaction.
Right.
Not just but it's it's not even all about that. Which is but you have so much to say that if you want them to listen to what you're saying outside of when the music's being played, you have to have that. So she's like, let me make something for you. So we was going back and forth with the ideas. And I was like, yeah, I need something to kind of just be like a off pastel color. This is when I'm kind of Florida. So I do clothing as well too, and I wanted to kind of go with the Tampa tees. So I was just like, all right. She's like, how about the yellow? And then we just kind of just picking the colors out, and it came out pretty good.
Oh yeah, it's definitely different. I should
Man.
sell that on my sugar. I'm just playing. I can't.
I did an interview with Fandom, and he was saying that we should start pushing them. It's just the thing is I want to kind of just more so solidify the movement, what's going on, instead of just taking it more so on a marketing scheme. You know what I'm saying? But that's not what all this is about
Right.
at all. You know.
But
It's I do understand that it would be dope to be at a show and everyone has my the ones that I make and then the ones that I collab with her on.
Yeah, that would be dope. especially the
So-
ones with the blingy ones.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
With
That's
the
with
blingy
That's
ones,
my
like,
favorite one.
Yeah,
Mm.
I was
It
I was
is. It
fitting to
is.
say with my mask. I'm just playing. Before we get into
Yes.
the interview, we're gonna do never ever have you ever.
Oh my
So-
god.
Listen, yeah. we're gonna get to you. I promise. But
It's not fair. She knows me personally.
we're gonna get
This
to
is my
you.
sister.
Okay, so never ever have you ever
Okay.
is basically what happens is I'll say, "Hey Luna, never ever have you ever so and so and so and so," and she'll be
Okay.
like, "Yes, I have," or "No, I haven't." And if she want to expound on it, she can. Okay.
Okay.
So I'll start it off. But you're going to participate as well.
Okay.
So you can either ask her or me or both or however you
Oh,
want.
okay. All right.
Careful.
Okay.
Word.
Word.
I know who Uncle Imp is.
Okay, so Luna, I'll start with you. Never ever have you ever damaged a man's car, whether it's cut his tires, bust his windows out, spray
Absolutely.
painted.
That was quick.
The toxic
Yes.
has been
Absolutely.
released.
Yes, I have.
You said the toxic has been released.
Yes.
And it was something real small or whatever. No big deal.
No big deal.
No big deal.
Did you just pull the
Nah,
handle
girl,
off?
it was a cigarette. I just put it out on the chair and like on the seat real quick.
Oh, okay.
That's damaging enough.
Yeah, it is.
Especially when you have a few. Little, It's a little
You
something.
probably did like the Chinese S on it. Connected all of them.
My
Okay,
turn.
your turn. Oh God.
Never ever. Mm. And I'm gonna ask both for y'all this, but I'm gonna ask her first.
Okay.
Never ever have you ever, Sugar, dated one of your friends' ex?
No. No, not the
You
ex.
said that mad fast.
Yeah, nah. It's a certain code that we go through. Now, if it's somebody that you like was just kind of messing with, then that's different. But an ex, that's kind of like, because we all got to be together. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to do that.
No, I never did that.
Okay. Do you have a question?
All right. Never have I ever.
Never ever have you ever.
Never ever have I ever.
Have you
Right.
ever?
Have you ever? I got one. Pete standing up.
What? What?
Never have I. Never ever Pete standing up.
Hell yeah, in the shower. What you mean, what? Getting washed at the same time.
Oh,
Scrubbing,
man.
dubbing, and pissing at the same time. Let me act like you don't piss in the shower, Preme.
Nah,
Stop playing.
I do. Standing up. It's the only way I know how.
Listen. I was at this guy's house one time, right? And I got in the shower, right? The toilet is literally like right there. But I gets in the shower and I pee in the shower and he was like, "Did you just piss in the shower?" I was so embarrassed.
What is so like for real? We're washing it up. You want me to get out the shower and piss?
It's not like a
Freeze
proper
my
wash.
ass.
It's like a rinse. Do you drink like from a cup and then like just water, no soap? Sometimes
What? Say that again.
I
What?
feel like you're just rinsing it. You know what I'm saying? When it's in the
if you-
shower.
no, you're in the shower. You gotta wash. Sometimes it's while you loading up your soap, you
Yeah.
pissing. So you're like, let me get this shit ready.
So if the water coming out at the same time,
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
that's what I'm saying. So it's not
Yeah.
like it's just like you think it's just gonna just flow. You don't think it's gonna kind of like get everywhere.
No, because my tub doesn't it drains.
Oh,
I mean,
I feel like when the water hits the joints, it's gonna like spread out.
no, it's
gonna
real
be
quick.
like
You got to stand right next to the drain.
I feel like it's gonna look
Stand
like
right next to
You gotta
it.
stand up off the
nah,
there.
no way. Next to the drain for real?
Yo, next.
Get on no special on your foot.
Not for nothing. Okay, not for nothing, Pusha Preme, but never ever have you ever gone through a female's phone.
I have.
Oh,
I have.
You wrong, kid.
I have. It was in my insecure days.
You
But I was
found what
right
you were
though.
looking
Yeah, I
for?
found what I was looking for. Then I broke her phone.
oh damn!
Been there.
Yeah.
You been there?
Of course, we all like those are
Does
the
that?
20s.
I didn't know
Yeah.
men do
Those
that.
are the young.
It was a
years.
flip phone, so I always wanted to break a flip phone. I had the
Oh.
opportunity to,
You
so I
broke
took
a
it.
flip phone?
She was cheating on you?
I mean, she would say no, but I don't know. At the time, I think maybe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You know who it is, too. That's
No,
the
I
crazy
don't.
thing. Yeah, all right.
No, I don't.
But he's not like your friend or nothing like that, so it's okay to dry snitch.
I swear. I don't. Ooh. Do you want to like write it down or something?
Nah.
Look, she want to know now.
I
You want
wanna
to know how
know.
Luna.
Well, I mean, I
Yes.
don't know. I don't know if it's confirmed, but it's just like it was a picture of somebody else in the driveway in the car. So this before Uber, like who's bringing you to the? Yeah, you know what I mean.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's just like, all right, so no more pictures for you. Cow.
Ooh. You said cow.
Your turn, Luna.
All right. Have you ever ate something off the floor?
Oh yeah, no, I've done that.
Yeah, I have.
I've definitely done that.
I need you to elaborate, please.
So like just if I'm at the crib and let's say like if I'm high, like really high,
Yeah.
and then sometimes you just like the food does not really in your hand, it's just kind of just floating.
Yeah.
And if it's just like doo, 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 boom, I'm gonna treat like a phone in like 5-second rule. You know what I mean?
do that? Do you kiss him to God and all that?
I do.
Yeah.
But that's only because
yeah.
I'm from the city, so it's like you gotta,
You
God
always
puts
gotta
like
kiss
a little
it. Yeah.
Lysol on it for you.
Yeah. Did you say Lysol?
Yeah, just like
King Pine?
King Pine. Yo, I feel like they be polluting the world with King Pine.
Fine. What is that?
Mistolin. Oh, those are just different floor cleansers and
Oh,
stuff
okay.
like that you find at the
Fabuloso.
bodegas and stuff.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
word.
Yeah.
I
Took me back with that one.
my vitamins are way too fucking expensive, and if I drop one on the floor, I just pick that bitch up and put it in my mouth and keep it moving.
Sheesh.
Do you kiss it to God or no?
No, I don't got time for that. I'm moving fast.
Damn, them vitamins working overtime.
Damn.
I'm moving fast. Your turn, Pusha Preme.
I what do I want to say? Never have you ever. I don't want to get crazy with it. So
No,
It's
yes,
okay.
yes.
Yeah, that's the
yes.
point.
I
Get jiggy with it at this point.
I can't get jiggy with this shit.
Oh, shit.
Never have you ever wore the opposite sex clothes.
All the time. I mean, I wear men's T-shirts and stuff. I've worn his boxers, clean ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I do a lot. I love it. I love men's clothes. Yeah.
Comfortable.
Hell
don't-
yeah. Jerseys, nothing but jerseys. Yeah, I love those.
No.
Aw.
Damn,
Not even for
girl.
Halloween?
Not even
for
a button
Halloween.
up with
No.
some cute panties and stuff.
Some cute who?
Panties.
What's Bonties?
Panties.
Panties.
Yes.
Oh,
No,
is that the?
no. Panties. There's a difference.
Yeah.
Panties is like what
Grandma.
like what
Well,
grandma wear.
I wear thongs and stuff.
Hey,
Okay.
You
I
know,
mean,
The upgrade.
okay.
most of the time, maybe nothing, but I just
You know, people like me, we got to wear some cheeksters. You know what I'm saying?
Cheap,
so okay, Luna.
Last one?
Yes.
Okay.
Actually, I'm gonna come to you, Pusha Preme. Never ever have you ever fucked one of your ex's friends.
Oh yeah. Man. I was a dirtbag back in the day. Man.
What?
Had to find myself.
Shame on you.
Yeah.
Shame on her.
Word.
Man's gonna be a
Oh,
man.
he's going to say word to
What
that.
Jay-Z said, I don't respect the person that got shot. I respect the shooter.
Respect the shooter.
Sometimes you gotta respect the shooter.
Damn.
Yeah, nah, you
Yeah.
can't stop attraction, right?
Yeah, I mean, you're a man. It's understandable.
Whoa. What that mean?
Yeah,
What that
understandable.
mean?
I mean,
You know,
because
you
you're
guys
a
just
man.
think
Y'all don't
with
have
the-
emotions.
And you girls as well too. Yes, we do have emotions.
Yeah.
Y'all think with the wrong head.
No.
period.
Look,
I
look.
think
He's like, what the
No,
fuck did
I
I,
think-
come here for?
I think it's mutual because it's consent, right? If
Yeah,
if someone
you're
leaves the
right.
door half open and you walk in,
But did you approach her or did she approach you? Most of the time, the man.
It was too
goes-
far back to remember how it happened. I just remember that it happened.
Okay, most likely you approached her.
Oh, wait,
Right.
what was you-
We keep moving on.
Nah, yo, you know what?
I just
the
playing.
reason why
I'm a male
the reason
basher.
why that it's like this, right? It's all the motherfucking Tyler Perry movies, man. I swear to God.
Oh, what you
Facts.
mean?
Yeah, because Tyler Perry, like the guy who's all nice and walks you to the beach and buys you a cup of coffee, he gets shitted on at the end of the movie. He's with like the lame chick, and the guy that's like a baller or he's a doctor or he's a lawyer, he's the one that got to be the cheater. It don't be happening like that in real life.
Yes, it do.
Nah.
You know, there's a lot of girls out there that still like nerds and stuff, like undercover nerds.
Yeah, but there's a lot of girls out there that just like they just get tired of the guy and they kind of just move on as well too. They do their own thing.
Yeah.
See, we need a female Tyler Perry to tell the real story.
I mean,
The scales.
Well, we do have a female Tyler Perry. It's
Who?
called Medea.
Oh, I'm so done. I just feel like a lot of it's one sided, and you know I think when it comes to the thing is like, all right, so the trifling portion of it that we all kind of like point out to, it just stems from just like loyalty. There is a lack of loyalty, but that's not. I don't blame the men or the females of this generation. I blame the parents because they're supposed to distill that loyalty. If you don't have loyalty with your parents, then it's hard for you to have loyalty with someone that you love because you've never been really taught it. You know,
Okay.
some temptation's always going to come and go.
Right. Okay, look at shooting some knowledge.
Just a little
shooting
bit. Just a
some
little bit.
facts. You act like you done been through something.
Man, shit.
you have experience, huh?
Yeah,
got
that's where the mask comes from. Too many scars.
Okay. Oh, damn.
Too many scars.
We're not doing any more. Are we doing
Yeah,
one
you
more?
have one more.
Okay, so one more. So, never have you ever had sex in a gas station before?
Ooh.
In a gas station?
Yeah,
There's
bathroom.
not a lot of room.
Gas
Oh my
station
God,
bathroom.
Listen, that's so fucking disgusting. However, I will put a little,
Listen,
No.
those road trips though.
ew. I don't even like to use public restrooms. I will put a little spin on it though.
What?
I've never had sex in a gas station bathroom. However, oh Jesus, I hope nobody in my family listens. I did get bent over in a club's bathroom.
Oh, that's even worse. That's even worse.
What club was that?
No, you gotta.
Club 112 to be exact.
Oh no! I respect your honesty.
Damn.
I respect your honesty.
Oh, Jesus, help
Damn.
me, Lord.
I am
hope my
appalled
family
right
listens.
now. Like, girl.
Girl, he was
your
like,
panties
come in the
back up."
bathroom. I put me over that sink and went to work.
Damn.
Wait, was it the male
was
or
it one
female?
of the-
Huh?
Male or female bathroom?
Oh, it's the VIP bathroom.
Oh,
Did it have a lock on it?
Going down in the
Girl, I don't
VIP.
even know.
Girl.
I know, girl. It was back in my younger days, you know, when I ain't girl.
Damn. I mean, I would say go in the stall real quick. Be like, real quick, hurry up. But not like,
No, it's the VIP
Real quick,
bathroom.
hurry
So
up.
yeah, it's only one bathroom.
okay.
Yeah, he bit me over. He might be
Damn.
watching.
he's like, I remember that.
It's your turn. The last one.
Oh, I gotta ask one.
Yeah, you got one more.
All right.
Yeah, we have the next one.
Me?
Yeah.
I did 3.
Go ahead.
Oh man. Never have I ever let someone spit on me while having sex.
No. I can't get jiggy with that shit at all. Absolutely not. Like, you could choke me and all that, but you ain't spitting in my face. You can spit somewhere else, but not in my face.
So,
Look, damn, you nasty.
No, judge free zone.
Ooh, you nasty.
spit on me, but this happened, you know, not too long ago.
Oh, okay.
This
Oh,
guy,
basic
he
zone.
slobbed in my mouth.
Ooh.
Like yes,
Not
I
like
was
a loogie type of like slob, right? Like it wasn't thick.
Nah,
It
just
was
like he
not-
was just like going. He was just wilding, right?
yeah, he like he had my hair back and he just. I guess it's kind of spitting, but it wasn't really spit. I was like,
hit
what
you,
the?
hit you with the drizzle.
Yeah.
You know, like when you take the sauce and you like.
The drizzle.
Damn.
I was like, what in the world? That was so disgusting. I was like, I know you should. It's now if his slob was nasty, I would have really been mad. Like, sex would have been done.
Yeah.
It's a wrap. But
Yeah.
fortunately,
Ooh,
he
girl,
brushed
you
his
got
teeth and go to the
stories?
dentist.
You got
No, bitch, you got stories. She got stories. Okay, so thank you so much for participating.
Nah, no doubt.
Yes.
No doubt. That
We
was
had
fun.
to knock that
Fun
out
little
real
intro.
quick.
Yeah. So you guys, as you have been tuned in, we have Mr. Pusha Preme in the
ma'am.
building. So if you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
Pusha Preme, 1/5 of the Wandering Assassin, live fusion band out here in Tampa, Florida. Y'all who know me, I'm all about the Tampa Wood movement. From the Bronx, New York, moved out to Florida on some Christopher Columbus shit and turned the shit to home.
On some Christopher Columbus shit? What does that mean?
Yeah.
When you take something that's not yours.
Oh, you're saying you're taking over the 813.
Nah, I won't say that. I'm just bridging the gap. You know what I'm saying, for everybody. I'm just been in God's favor, and He's been blessing me with a lot of opportunities, and I'm just kind of just telling everybody, like, yo, like, there's a way for you to actually kind of just progress in music, and you don't really have to, like, hit that ceiling or that wall that they tell you to. You know what I'm saying? Some people think that when you're doing music, that if you focus on like one particular area, or you have to get out and stuff like that, that's the only way you can do it. Like, you have to kind of like stray away from your craft, and that's not true.
Mm-hmm.
That's not true at all.
So you're bridging the gap between what, New York and Tampa?
No,
or
just bridging the
artists?
gap with just like innovators and creativeness and music. Because
Okay.
music has to still have that like form of art to it to keep things like intriguing and interesting. You know what I'm saying? But it still has to come from a real place and real story. So, if someone feels like they have to alternate their story or they look or something like that to kind of like get the message out,
Right.
and they're scared to do so, that's what I'm trying to bridge. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah. Preem, I appreciate your style.
Appreciate
I
it.
do.
Thank you.
I really
Thank
do.
you.
I've known you for a long time. I'm not going to say how long, but how old were you when you was like, this is what I want to do? I want to be an MC.
I want to say right out of high school, because high school, there was definitely gassing us up in high school. And then when we went to, shout out to H, when we went to, God damn, what was that shit called? I think it was called Red Light. It was called Red Light, I think. So some lounge that they had in Ybor. And we weren't even supposed to be there. We were still like 17. And we went out there, and we know how to hold the mic, all this other stuff, and I'm very competitive. So I remember that moment when we tried to get up there, and we were so nice in high school, but then it's like going to the league, and it was just like we know nothing about life. So that's when I was just like, I need to master this, because I was just so infatuated with it. I loved how the energy just exchanges when you're on stage. I like the fact where you hear a beat, and then you can hear like the different like wordings and messages that are inside music. You know what I'm saying? Because everything's just all instrumentation. So when you decode it, that's how you kind of like make songs. You know what I'm saying? That's like the key to songwriting, just melodies and cadences and things like that. So I just became like a student of just music curation, and I just fell in love with it.
Do you remember your first rhyme?
Nah, yo, it's so funny because I was watching an interview and they asked somebody that. He's like, yeah, it was da 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 da, and they asked Jay-Z. I'm just like, there's no fucking way you remember your first rhyme. Like, that shit wasn't written down? Hell no. Nah, I don't.
Did you? Do you remember like pressing play and record on the radio on the cassette thingy? You know how we used to record on cassette.
Yeah.
And
I
like
do
go real close to it just to record, not even have a mic.
During that time, we had we was doing on the laptop on the computer. What was that fucking
Oh
program?
damn, I'm older than you.
Audacity,
That's right.
probably.
Yeah, something. I think it was Audacity at the time. That was the first time that that we recorded it, and I was just like, okay, word, this sounds whack. So I'm like, I'm not doing this. So
Somebody that's honest with themselves.
yeah, so I just tried to stick to more so the freestyling, because my energy, if my energy is recorded, just the volume, you probably won't get it. But if I'm like illustrating it and I'm like kind of like painting the picture, I can connect with people more. And then that skill took time. That was the hardest skill, to kind of like master the art of recording, like getting, comfortable with your voice.
Right.
What words to say, what words not to say.
Right.
Had
And
pull
to find yourself too.
Hell yeah, that shit takes time.
Yeah, it does. Well, talk to us about Behind the Mask. Like,
So when I moved back down here, like I had, I used to be in a group called King's Legacy. It was like an independent label. And my partner kind of like, he took a break from music, so I came back down to be with my daughter. And I didn't want, the work that we put in to kind of like translate to my work here in Tampa, because they knew me as Preme, but they knew me as Malcolm in New York. So when I I didn't want to mix the two, and it was kind of hard to let people know that I was Malcolm because they were just like, no, you're Preem. I'm just like, okay. So just like instead of just going through that whole like separation anxiety, I was just like, I'm nobody. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to keep it that way. So the first show that we did, and when I wanted to take music more so on a live instrumentation kind of point of view. So, the first show I had was on my birthday, and I came with the band, and we had such a good success. I'm just like, I'm sticking with this. And then I had made the blue mask. And it was kind of easy to make the mask at the time because they have so many tutorials on YouTube. I don't know where them tutorials is at now, thank God, because there would have been a million Pusha Premes by now.
Damn.
But I did it because, like, I didn't want anybody to know it was, like, me making the music at first. I just want them to hear and just be like, who's this artist? You know what I'm saying?
Different.
Just so that they don't take my stories from New York and kind of putting together like, okay, he's here because of Nova. You know what I'm saying? A good example is the Clips, right?
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have Malice and you have Pusha T. So when Malice is trying to create like a career in his Christian rap, it's kind of hard because they know you from the Clips. And that happens to a lot of groups. So I was watching an interview with MF Doom, and he became MF Doom because he used to be in a group just like how I was in the group. They split up like how I split up. And then he took on the Doom mask, and then boom, from there, his career started. No one even remembers what happened back then. And not that I want people to forget, I just that, like, and I never got an opportunity to tell my story because I was always working with another person for so long. You know what I'm saying?
So that mask that's bedazzled. I love that mask, by the way. How do you breathe in that?
Well, when I made it, the kind of material that I made, I had to go through a couple of them when I bought them on Amazon. And it's just kind of like, it's like a really thin ski mask material. And then I put it over the mannequin. I put an ice shield over it, which is kind of like a skirt material. And then I just piece it together. I draw it out and piece it together. And she knows me from a minute ago. So I used to always draw, put things together. I'm just like a very colorful character.
Creative.
As my spirit and all that.
So it's pretty easy to breathe and rap and talk
Yeah.
to it.
But then it's not like it's more of a lifestyle for me. So when I first got it, when I would practice with the band, I would keep the mask on. When I'm in the house, I would keep the mask on because I have to maneuver through clubs and stuff like that. Sometimes I'll be in the club and you won't even know me during the show because I'll just be chilling, kind of like getting my mindset, and then I'll change clothes and then you won't know. And then after the set, I just change back.
Okay. Do you walk in like Publix and stuff with your mask on? Or?
No, because I'm only embodying Pusha Preme when I'm working on music.
Okay.
The purpose of it is not to draw attention.
Right.
To me being Pusha Preme. Pusha Preme serves his purpose, and then I serve my purpose. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Kind of like the Hulk and Bruce Banner kind of thing.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. So I was listening to some of your music, and I was trying to find your style. Like, is he hip-hop? Is he like Future, where he's hip hop but has like the singing melody? Is he punk rock? Like, it was like, what? How would you describe your style?
I think it's this feel good music. The song that we just dropped, Sick of These Games. It's it's feel good music, but it's illustrated through real life stories. You know what I'm saying? So. I have a lot of friends that's going through like relationship issues and things like that. They're like, oh, I'm sick of men, or I'm sick of females, or I'm sick of the same sex, whatever. And, I just took my experience from when I used to be sick of those games and kind of just correlated into the music, And I have a really good ear for production, so I'm always like, suggesting production, or I might get something with just like the skeleton, and I just build it from there.
So, I wanted to congratulate you
Appreciate
because
you.
I recently read that you broke top 20 on Billboard compilation charts.
Oh, I appreciate
So,
that.
yes. Tell us.
So
about
it was the song Heaven and Night. Shout out to Tiffany Gaines and Sean Money with Heat One Entertainment. So there was an artist that was already doing good numbers because I hit number one on iTunes in South Africa. So that was really kind of like kept some eyes on me. So South Africa was really fucking with me, and it was kind of hard to get there because of COVID and all that. So Tiffany had somebody who was also getting love, and then she was like, hey, I'm working on a compilation album, and we're going to market it in this particular area. We feel like you guys are going to do well. So I was like, okay, word. So, everything's based on sales. So it was just booming. It was just booming during that time. And then I was just sending people out there. Anytime I met somebody, I told them, hey, I got this record on this compilation song. Just buy the song. Or if somebody owed me bread, I'd just be like, yo, don't give me the bread. Just buy the song.
Right.
So it just kept kind of just like moving fast. And then it just went from like 26 to 24, then it went to 18. I was just like, oh shit, that's like kind of crazy.
That's dope, man. That's dope.
Yeah.
That's
Appreciate
major.
it. Yeah,
yo.
I just ordered my plaque, so I can't wait to get it. So I can
Right?
show my mom.
You get paid for being on Billboard?
Yeah, but it's like because it's through, since Tiffany is under Tiffany's like label, I get like a percentage off of it. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But now at least it's like it adds to my resume. So like if I want to like join you on a Samsung deal, you could be like, yeah, I had a Billboard artist on my show. You know what I'm saying? Your product on this type of show with these type of guests will be beneficial to you. It's like, you know what I'm saying? It's just it builds the worth. And then if anyone wants to kind of like, check up on me, they already know from my live shows, I always do well live shows. You know what I'm saying? We always sell out. So it's not like a facade. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I'm not like on radio yet. So,
Right. Yeah. That's
yeah.
right. Put that in the universe.
Yes.
Yeah, the next goal is Wild Splash. That's the next goal.
Oh, nice.
Keep saying it. Manifest it. Say it. You know what I'm saying?
Now, if you do get on Wild Splash, you have to have a whole bunch of those bedazzle masks so you can have like at least the first row, all of them out there wearing your mask. You know how crazy that'd be?
That'd be ill.
Like, yeah, that'd be like some great just promotion. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I have a show, like we have. I have several different masks that we make. So we have the show mask. This is more so like I have. We have one in this and we have one in black. It's more so like for like conversations, things like that. You know, just because of what she had said. Because normally it's just like you can't see. So when I do a lot of my earlier interviews, it's like we have good conversations, but I feel like it's not like I'm talking to somebody. It's just like I'm just looking at this object and it's speaking to me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah.
Right. So what you got working on? What you working on now?
So right now, we just did the show at this huge cannabis event. It went so well. I'm so proud of them too. You know what I'm saying? Because to take that chance to do an event like that and like not have it shut down was crazy. And then Snoop Dogg retweeted one of the videos. Yo, people are so crazy nowadays. They took a leaf blower, right, and made a big ass like bong, and they was giving people shotguns. It was like,
Where was that at?
that was at the event.
Where?
It was like over there in Plant City.
Wait,
Yo.
they were doing what?
They took a leaf blower and they made like a bong. So they put like
They put a bowl at the end of a leaf blower. So you know how hair dryers work, where the air comes in one end and comes out the other.
Right.
So it's like lighting a bowl. So it's just.
And people were catching it?
yeah, people would run up to it and then you inhaled it. It's coming from a leaf, like it's a leaf blower.
Powerful.
wow.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that shit
It'll
was
fill the whole room up within 2 minutes.
And he's doing this
Damn.
outside, so that shit was hit everybody. Even if you don't want to smoke, you caught contact from it.
Yeah.
Damn.
That shit was
That would've
amazing.
been dope.
When I seen Snoop Dogg reposted them, it's like, yo, Tampa's on fire right now.
Right. Thanks to Brady, right?
Word. Hell yeah. Thank the Brady guys, man, for bringing him down here. That was big.
Speaking of Tampa being on fire, though, how do you feel like the state of hip hop in Tampa?
I think it's great right now. I think everyone has a platform. You know, I'm definitely a candidate in that aspect. You know, coming from where it's like I'm doing it and I'm not really like showing face as much as other people do, and I feel like that's the biggest thing that everyone worries about. Like, how I'm gonna look, how I'm gonna do this. Do I have to, always trying to overly impress people. You know, but it's not about that. Your work will always show for itself, and you can't cheat time. You put the work in, it's going to equate. It really works just like that. You know, so I think that the state's good. Everyone is actually like taking the time and building with their fans, and that's what you have to do. You know what I'm saying? Through this whole process, I have like a whole team, so we build our fans like from the ground up. You know what I'm saying? We keep in contact. We have email blasts that we do. We do giveaways. Yesterday we gave away $50 in Cash App to anybody that mentioned anything within that on the live that we did, things like that. You know what I'm saying? We keep everything in tune. It's like a community.
That's
Okay.
dope. That's
How
dope.
long have you been in Tampa?
Since so I came here 2000. I left in 2009. I came back 15.
So like 20 years, give or take.
I mean, that's how you want to do math.
20 years. Give or take. So why do you think it's taking so long for us to reach that pinnacle of like how Atlanta and a whole bunch of artists was put on, and Atlanta is a staple as far as music. We have so much talent here, but outside of Rod Wave, thankfully he just blew up. But no one really inside
It's
the
happening.
Tampa.
I think we have to just pay our dues. Atlanta has a lot of things that happen in Atlanta. The basketball team, they always have the slam dunk contest there. They have the Olympics out there. So the city in itself has to fully grow. Then the unity between it. We don't have like a Gucci Man, like, you know, like I love Tom to death, but he's not Gucci Man. And Gucci Man was such a staple in hip hop, like icon wise, like he's known on the left, the right, up and down in hip hop. Then of course, like, you know, then they have like such prominent producers. You know what I'm saying? The thing is, once everybody hits these like these standpoints that they have to hit on a more of a national level, then we'll get there. But the city in itself has to grow. We'll get in there, though. I think in a couple more years it happen. Rod Wave was proof of that because, you know, he had a #1 album and he's from St. Pete.
Right.
It's crazy, you know?
Right, yeah. What are you doing, Luna?
Oh, I was just waiting on you. I was going to step in, but I was like, okay. Because, you know, I like to jump in.
Oh, it's okay.
You're so polite. Yo.
So let's... Huh?
Girls, y'all so polite. Usually
Well,
girls jump on top of one another.
listen, before we started, she was like, what I don't like, and I'm letting you know, I don't like people talking over me, right? So I politely wait. You know what I'm saying?
That's hard for you. I've never seen you wait.
You see? So I'm being nice. So you married, right?
Oh, yeah.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How long you guys been married?
Since December.
Of?
Last year.
Mm-hmm. So how do you juggle being married and your career?
I mean, it's tough, but she's understanding because she's seen everything happen from the ground up. Like, when I first moved here, I came from New York, so it's not like I had, like, an apartment or whatever. So I had to be on my man's couch for a little bit. Then we started dating and stuff like that. And then, like, she was there when there was 5 people at the show. She was there when there's 30 people at the show. And then she always stuck through. So it is difficult. But, you know, it's all balanced. I read a lot of books on, like, just become, like, a better man. So I was actually, like, yo, bro, you need to hit me up because I've been promoting this book all month.
Oh, my God.
It's called Ways to a Superior Man. Fire book. I suggest men and female read that book. It talks about the masculine and feminine energies.
It's not by Derek Jackson, is it?
Why?
As long as it ain't by
Was
him.
he the guy from the bathroom?
No, he's the guy that was cheating on his girl.
No.
Oh, nah.
The guy from the back.
Yeah, the author, that's shame on me because I should know who the author is, but I do the audio book.
Oh,
So
okay.
it's like they tell you who the author is, but then they tell you, like, they give you other names. I'm just like, skip. Play chapter 1. I'm just like, word. But it gives a lot of gems. So, like, it does get difficult, but anything that's worth anything is difficult. You know what I'm saying? Like, a McDonald's hamburger is easy to make. That's why it's $1. But to make, like, an Angus beef burger, that takes time to make, and that's why it costs, like,
how you
$12,
say
$15.
that. You always say that pause.
Just in case. You never know who's watching.
So how does she handle the group? Do you have, like, a lot of groupies?
I mean, she gets upset like anybody else, though, but it's like, you know, she knows that, like, I respect, you know, both sides of the field, and she understands that it's like they like Preme, you know what I'm saying? They don't know the other side of the fence, so it's just it's kind of natural. And then I don't really promote sex like that, so I don't get like a lot of that particular fan base. Like most women that do like it's because I do Afrobeat, so that's kind of like what I'm known for. So they like the Afrobeat vibes, but it's like I'm not talking about like putting in your butt, shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I mean, no, I'm just.
you know, the thing is like I would talk reckless like that if I didn't have a daughter. So it's just like I got to kind of like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
That thought's always in the back of my head.
Who would you love to work with, dead or alive?
Oh my God! Why you have to put dead out there?
I mean, because it's like always the great ones.
I like to work with like Kanye when he's not like going through shit. I would definitely love to work with him.
Okay.
College
Travis.
dropout
Okay.
Kanye.
Nah. I think College Dropout, it was dope, but he was still trying to find himself. My favorite album is Late Registration or 808 Hearts.
Yeah.
My God.
Wow.
At the time when that dropped, they were like, what is this? And now when you go back, you're like, yo, that was a classic.
H, yo, because me and H used to always argue about that. And I'm just like, yo, H, watch, I'm telling you, this is going to age very well because the thing about music that makes people like Drake dope is emotion. If you're able to be like real life emotion in the song, you always win.
Yeah.
That shit always wins. I mean, we see it all the time on American Idol. Half them niggas can't sing. For real.
Yeah.
But then, like, when they put their heart out there, you're like, I feel it. But these are not even songs they written. That's just
Right.
how they feel. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's like acting.
Right. Would you do like reality shows? Like,
Nah,
no,
I feel like I'm
right?
too real for that shit.
Right. Yeah. I
Yeah.
kind of should have known that already.
Or you
But
don't
I,
like?
I wanted to know.
Yeah.
I mean, I'll do like a movie, but it's like I don't know how they would, how they would cast me.
Yeah, but movie and reality shows are different.
They're
You know what
definitely
I'm saying?
different.
Definitely different. It's all scripted and, anything for views and stuff like that. It's
Yeah,
like you basically
I don't like. I
sell
would
your
love to have a
soul.
conversation with Cardi to see how she did it. Did they let her be free? Did she write any of that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
With Cardi B when she was on TV.
I mean, look at her. Like, she don't have to act that out. That's her.
Yeah,
They were like,
but you
run
know,
with
they
it.
get 'em.
You know how somebody
Yeah,
like
run
they
with
turn
that.
the ratchet on? Like, all right, so I got a white girl at my job, and she does it. You know what I'm saying? Like,
She
if we're
does what?
talking and we're in the break room, she might hit like a hood slang.
Okay.
But I'm just like, yeah, okay, you probably just learned this word. And
Oh,
it's
okay.
like, but you like everyone like when they turn it on in a certain kind of way. You feel what I'm saying? Like they use
Okay.
the voice and all the other stuff. So I don't know if she does that because she's definitely from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? And I remember when I seen Cardi back when she used to work at Sue's Rendezvous, and she didn't cut like she came off ratchet, but it's like I don't know, it's different.
Yeah.
It's different. It's different. Like I can't explain. Especially when she's like with her sister, it's like really, really, really ratchet. But then
Yeah.
like sometimes when we see her on IG Live, it just looks like it's a girl who just don't. I don't know, man. I can't. I don't want to say too much and sound like I'm hating or nothing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? God bless that girl. You know what I mean?
Right.
She's doing super well
Yeah.
coming from where she came from.
Exactly.
So I was reading up on you, and your parents, they're from Africa?
Yeah, from Sierra Leone.
Okay. How long have they been in the States?
My mom came here on a scholarship. I want to say like in her 20s.
Okay.
Yeah, in her 20s.
So a long time.
Yeah, she went to school in Alabama. It was still racist out over there. So imagine a black African woman going to Alabama University. Crazy.
Damn.
Used to make mad jokes to her too, which is like it's so crazy how people are then and now. Like ignorance is like bliss. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It used to be like, do you have pet lions in your backyard?
Oh,
like,
yeah.
bitch, does that make any sense? Like, does it really make any sense? Like, you guys
Blame
been to a zoo
coming to
before.
America.
But even coming to America, it doesn't. If you know
Right.
what a lion is in real life, there's no way you're taming that.
Right.
Lions kill people every day,
Yeah.
even when they
Right.
try to mess with them. Thank God for the internet because people have to wisen up. Like Africa is like popping. You know what I'm saying? Especially like Nigeria.
Yeah.
That's why all the Asians are going to Africa. There's mad money in Africa right now. It's
Oh,
just,
wow.
Yeah, it's just that if you don't know, then you don't know.
Right.
Have you recently been back?
No, I'm supposed to go in December, so God willing, everything will work out and that I make
Okay.
it out there.
Oh, yeah.
Have you been?
No, I haven't been.
Okay, so you've never been. Is your dad here too?
No, he passed away like a couple of years ago.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear
Sorry
that.
to hear that.
Okay, so how was it growing up with African parents though?
Strict as hell. It's like
Mad
working with
strict.
any foreign parent. It's mad strict. You know what I'm saying? And
Really?
their beliefs is always like school, doctor, lawyer. School, doctor, lawyer. You know what I mean?
Yeah, just like Indians and
It's the same. But I
Potatoes.
can't blame them because like when you're from another country, right? Because we got to look at it from both sides. That's what the book talks about. Think about it. So that's like me telling you to like come to Jamaica on like a vacation. Like come to Jamaica. If you come to Jamaica, how smart you are. You're gonna do this. You're gonna do that. You're gonna make all this money. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like so they sell you on America saying that doctors and lawyers they make so much money and stuff like that. But it's not really like that because to be a doctor you got to go through the school. Then you got to go through the residency. You
Right.
still got to pay for that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
by the time you become a doctor, all you're doing is paying that school debt back off. So are you really rich? No. There's
Right.
like if you making like over 100 bands, but your school fees is over 100 bands,
yeah.
you're always in debt. So you
Yeah.
just die in debt. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? My brother's dad's a surgeon, and he's still in debt.
Yeah.
He's like 70-something. That's
Yeah.
crazy.
wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And a lawyer, if you're not being crooked with the cases, you're not getting money. If you're not in Tampa doing DUI cases, you're not getting money. You're not.
Right.
Like there's no public defender that's getting money right now.
Injury
and I know
cases.
one. Yeah, those injury cases, if they're not finessing it, no, because you have to rely on that person going to the appointments. If they miss an appointment, and then when you go to, come on now, no, that shit is a myth. You know who makes money? Engineers and tech and people in tech. They make money.
Very true. Very true. Especially nowadays, how everything is technical, computers, all that stuff. Yeah. So, do you speak that language that
No,
they?
they speak Creole, but they also speak French there too.
Oh,
But the
okay,
thing
so it's
about
Creole.
that part of African Salon is that they speak many languages. It's like it's frowned upon if you only know one. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, wow.
They're really big on education over there. Like really, really big on education.
Okay. So, Creole always thought that was Haitian. Speak that,
But
right?
it still comes from French. You know what I'm saying? Because the French they went to Haiti. And that's kind of like how Creole kind of developed. It's like when the slaves are freed, they kind of have their own form of communication.
Okay.
So it's like broken English a little bit.
Okay. So where is it that, what part of Africa is your family? Is it like West Africa? No, like, you know?
Yeah, like West Africa. So you have like, I don't know like how the camera's going to do it. So if you have Nigeria here, it's like on the coast. It's across the street from Cape Verde.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool. And you're going, okay. Can I say village, or is that not politically
Nah, it's not
correct?
a village. It's like a city.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, like don't let these people tell
Don't
you.
let America.
I'm telling you, man.
That's why I said that politically
the only-
correct.
the
or
only-
no?
America will show you deserts and tigers and lions
Right.
and call
Yo,
it
it's
an
not
Africa.
like that.
So it's
yo.
not villages.
No,
Nah,
like,
they're
if you want to
full-blown
know
cities.
how any of these countries look like, go to YouTube. There's anybody that's watching here. Go to YouTube and type in the name of the country, 4K, enter, and they'll show you. They have drones that go around. Sierra Leone is like it's like on the same scale of like I want to say like Jamaica, Barbados is like a beach town. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And then don't forget, like, there's a lot of caves there. That's why everyone tries to come and get the diamonds and all the other bullshit.
Right.
So no, it's not a village at all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah. I think the thing is like when they came and they were like taking the slaves during those times, they weren't living like Europeans, so they were like villages. But that was so long ago. You feel what I'm saying? So long ago.
Okay. So you're going to visit where your parents are from
Yeah,
in
Freetown.
December?
Hmm. Well, yeah, God willing,
Yeah.
willing,
We're going to
work.
put it out there in the universe. Okay, that's cool. I thought that was cool that when I read that your parents are real African Americans, right?
Well, yeah, they'll say African. They
Yeah,
wouldn't really claim America. Nothing against America. It's just
Well-
it's a very crooked country, man.
What, America?
Hell yeah. I still don't. To this day, I still don't know how America finessed the Mexicans out of the Alamo. Like that's not
Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah.
They like
Finessed them out of what?
Mexico used to be from California
All the way through Texas.
down, and they finessed them
Oh,
and turned
yeah.
into Texas. Yo, that's crazy. Like you could drive from California to Mexico, like no
It's-
problem. Like
yeah.
back in those, yeah. Yeah,
Wait,
they
you could
finessed
drive
them
from California to
Mexico. Yeah, it's not like the way
Oh.
they promote Mexico is like there's like a bridge, is like there's something you can't cross. No,
Right.
it's
Yeah,
all
the
the
border.
same shit. Yeah, the border's like literally like
Right. That's right.
plain land and then like these toll type joints and you just drive right through.
You just drive right through.
Just drive right through.
Interesting.
Yeah, those Edomites are pretty.
The what?
Edomites,
What the hell is that?
white people, girl. They can finesse something, can't they? They finesse the whole damn country. Shit.
Nah, word. They definitely did. Well, once I seen that they could finish votes, I'm just like, yo, this shit is crazy.
Right. But you just taught me something. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Right, I didn't know that either.
Does your mom cook a lot of African food?
Yeah, I think African food is like amazing.
What was that? Sorry, I want to go to Africa one day, so I'm always intrigued.
Yeah.
I've dated African men, but
Okay,
I'm
makes
always
sense with the
intrigued
whole
by
spit
it.
and
Yeah.
everything. They get nasty.
Well, no, it wasn't. It wasn't an African that did that. But what was that food on TikTok that people were making fun of? Like a fufu?
Oh,
or-
fufu? Yeah, fufu's like, how can I explain
It was like a
fufu?
bread that you dip in some.
Yeah, you dip it in sauce and you eat it.
Yeah, and people were making like real bad fun of it, saying it's nasty and stuff, and it was very
Nah, it's
offensive.
an acquired taste. I don't really like fufu like that, but like
Okay.
fufu's like it's like a dough.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's like a dough, and then what you eat it in, it's more of like a spinach. It's like a seasoned spinach. You know what I'm saying? So I
Right.
think that they make it fun of it because the only way you can eat this is with your hand. Because the thing is like the dough, it's like dough. You know what I'm saying? Like
Right.
bread dough. You ever had like not
Yeah.
like when you the print like the Pillsbury one, but like real dough's mad sticky. You know
Wait,
what
so
I mean?
it's not cooked? The dough's not cooked?
It's
like
cooked,
baked?
but it's cooked like in a certain kind of way.
Oh,
You know what I'm
okay.
saying? It's supposed
Okay.
to be like that because when you when you eat it with the spinach, it just grabs everything. You know what I'm saying? Like a
Okay.
spoon. So you put it in there and you just eat it like that.
Oh.
Which is so crazy. That's how ignorant people are because
Yeah.
they would knock fufu, but niggas eat nachos. It's the same shit.
Yeah.
Eat
You
nachos?
eating
Yeah,
it with your
you
fingers.
eat it with your, like you pick up the nacho, you dip it in something, and then you eat it. It's the
Right.
same. It's the same thing.
Right.
Well, they were saying it was really nasty.
Nah,
Like
to
they
each
would
his
put it in their
own.
mouth and just spit it out, be like yuck. And it was very offensive to
Yeah, I mean-
the African culture.
It teaches on. I can't knock anybody's taste buds. You know what I'm saying? They just got to get out more. That's all.
Yeah. So I saw you on a video, and it was you and two other guys, and you guys were freestyling. But right?
Word?
Yeah, it was like with the white dude. Let me pull it up. I
Yeah.
know it said Pusha
Yeah.
Preme now. And you guys
me
were
forgot.
freestyling.
It was a
Y'all
couple
said-
years ago, maybe.
Y'all said y'all was going to do it like how the Migos did it, but I thought it was kind of cool how it would bounce from you to I was like, I know.
Yes. For Graham Radio. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were just having fun that day. Yeah, I remember that now.
Are you still with those guys? Were you guys a group or something?
Well, we're trying to. I won't say trying to. We're manifesting just that we all get kind of busy, and then like the way I'm getting demanded is kind of like it's kind of hard for us to kind of just be on the same page. We'll get it worked out though. But we was creating a small group called Child Rebel Soldiers. So it's kind of like we kind of just continued making that music that we made when we made the song Sick of These Games. But so we do have songs in the vault like ready to go out. But it's like I'm just very strategic on how we kind of like put a song out. You know what I'm saying? We make sure that we take care of things like lyric videos, we take care of things with email blasts, take care of things with making sure we have like interviews like these lined up, reaction videos. So that song kind of went kind of viral for us really quick. So we just kind of we did the video, and then that drops on Vivo on the 30th.
Okay. Yeah, I liked how you guys, it was almost like when y'all were freestyling, y'all were almost like in sync where you'll start, then he'll jump in, and then it'll go to him, and then it was just pretty cool how y'all did
Thank
that.
you. Appreciate
Yes.
that. That was the first time we
was
ever
real
did
natural.
that.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, it
Yeah.
was?
Yeah.
Oh.
But when we make music together, that we just build off one another just like that.
Okay.
I have a song
Yeah,
on
when
the
you have
album called
chemistry like
Better Than Yourself, and that one is like the way we bounced off was like so dope because we only had like about 15 minutes left in the session, and then I wanted that kind of like I don't know how to explain, but I just wanted the tempo to be sped up, but vocally. So I don't have to kind of voice for it because my pitch range is not there yet. So Indy was like, I was just kind of like, me and Indy was like humming it together, and he's like, okay, I know what you want me to do. When did they kill that shit?
Right. Okay. It's good to have people that's able to bounce off each other
Yeah,
like that. You
I'm
know
always
what I'm saying?
open too. Like if we're in the lab and you hear something, and you want to try it, by all means, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Now, who have you worked with a lot of artists in Tampa, like the known artists? Like,
Yeah, I have a song with LA the Goat.
Okay.
I have a song with C Bane. That's as of recent. I know me and Buck Sosa, we working on something as well too. I just kind of just want to make sure it all makes sense when we do it. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Not try to force it.
Okay. All right. Luna, you got any more questions
I
before we...
Actually, I wanted
Okay.
to ask you something because my daughter has sent me something, right? You remember mine?
Yeah, princess.
Yes. Big princess now. But,
Graduate.
she graduated college.
Yo,
Yes.
Crazy, right?
Congratulations,
thank you,
man.
Thank you. She sent me this TikTok, right? And I wanted to ask you, like, what's your perspective on it, right?
Okay.
This is what it says, right? It says, remember women expire after 35. And hold on. And you laughing now, so look. Hold on.
Go ahead.
Remember, women expire after 35, and your sexual market value lowers drastically as you get older. Real men don't care how successful you are. How do you feel about that?
Nah, we do care about success because when we want to link up with somebody to create future plans, it has to be on the same page. Like, it's never 50-50, it's 100-100. That's the only way you can have a successful relationship. And with the 35...
Did you just say never 50-50, always 100-100?
Yeah.
Awesome. Go
Yeah,
ahead.
it got to be 100-100. It can't be 50-50. That's just half the effort. You know what I'm saying? And then as for 35, they do got a point, and the book talks about that. It's not that they lose their value. It's just that younger women have a certain energy that men love. I don't know what it is. Like he just talks about in the book, and then when you look through time, that's why like we have like a lot of pedophiles, or we have like back in the days, like kings used to give up their daughters at 13. Ugh. You can't replace that young energy. You know what I'm saying? Like the same excitement you get when you talk to your daughter, when she's like giving you all this energy, like, Mom, da 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 da. That shit is like, you can't replicate that in any other way. And then the older you get, you just don't have that spark anymore. That doesn't take away from the person. That's the beauty in the woman being like successful, mindful, being able to hold a conversation, because some people just can't do that energy all the time. So like usually when you have like a young couple, it's all energy, but when they fight, it's bad.
Yeah.
They don't have no balance in it because it's just energy just bouncing off one another.
Okay.
So I mean, they have a point, but it's like, it's not a bad thing though. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't take away the radiancy from a female, you know?
It was offensive to me. How you felt about that?
Well, the vajayjay. I'm just saying, it gets better with time.
Sure does.
You heard?
Sure does.
You know, we experience. You know what I'm saying? And if you do your Kegels, it stay tight.
Well, what the hell is that?
Kegels,
whatever the hell it's called. You don't know what that?
You gotta know what that is.
I mean, I don't have a JJ.
Well, but you've heard of it, right? It's an exercise that we do, and we go like this, and we can literally. We're probably doing it right now as we speak. Yeah. So we can do it anytime.
Yeah, just
anytime.
sit here and do it.
And basically, it just tightens it up, tight.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So when you it's really good, right?
Oh shit.
Yeah, it's really good, right? When you
Yeah.
Have you ever had a girl like when you having sex and when you pull it, squeeze it?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're talking
that's
about.
what it is.
That's it.
Yeah, that's what
we
we
used
doing.
to call that the farmer's catch. Yeah, that's like when you don't want to have a baby, and then just like wait, but
The
I
farmer's
you know, yeah, like when the farmers, milking the cows, it's like, nope, he ain't going nowhere. Like,
Yeah.
Damn.
Yes, girl. Let me tell you something about that grip.
That grip is right.
That
grip is right.
Dangerous.
I learned something new.
Dangerous.
So is he going to be in the hot seat tonight?
He is, but so before we do that, you grew up in the Bronx?
Yeah, in the BX. Well, yeah, the BX in Queens.
Oh, both. Okay. So, and you moved down here when you was in high school?
Yeah.
Do you visit back up there a lot?
Oh yeah, all the time.
Yeah. Which do you like better?
Tampa.
Tampa.
Hell yeah.
Why?
New York is like Don't let the glam. No,
I'm just.
it's not dirty.
Sorry.
Any city in the American States is dirty. Have you been to New Orleans?
I have.
Oh,
Okay,
man.
then. We're talking about dirty.
Yeah.
Nah, but shout out to Wayne. I fuck with y'all. But the thing about Tampa is just like there's just more opportunity out there to just be able to kind of just enjoy life. You know what I'm saying? From like New York is dope, but the thing is like the part of New York that that I grew up in, there wasn't really much to do but just to hustle and get out. You know what I'm saying? There's not anything that you kind of like glorify. Even if when you're in Manhattan, you're just stores. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Unless you're going to like the Poconos, which is outside of New York. Unless you're going to Jersey City, which is outside of New York. There's not really much there for you. But the people in New York, that's the best people I've ever met in my life are from New York. Yeah.
Okay.
Are from New York.
We are.
'Cause
Yeah.
It's just a melting pot of just like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they're not necessarily from New York. They just live there, right?
Yeah, I feel like New York is just a situation.
Yeah.
It's not like Tampa is like you can make a home out of Tampa. You know what I'm saying? I can go to the beach.
Yeah.
I can get on a boat, drive the boat to American Social, get off, go to a club, go get something to eat, watch a game, come back to American Social, hop back on my boat, and go
Right.
home.
No, you're right. No, you're right. You're
And
right.
I can
You're
do that
right.
without even having to
You're
worry
right.
about where I'm going to park at. If
Right.
you live in Manhattan, you have to put your car in the garage and pay $20 a day. If you live in the Bronx, I have to move my car by a certain time, or the street sweeper's going to give me a ticket.
Yeah.
It's like New York just makes everything 10 times harder because
Right.
there's so many more people.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Justin. Yeah.
I always tell people though, it's a few cities that they need to experience in state, but New York is definitely one of them. Manhattan, definitely got to experience that. It's almost like they should take that and just put it on its own island because it's just so different from the rest of the world, United States or whatever.
Yeah, I mean, there's some that kind of almost get it there. like downtown LA. Downtown LA is really busy like that too. I just came back from Chicago. Chicago is like
I will never visit Chicago ever.
Why?
Chicago's nice.
Yeah,
Fuck
Chicago's
that.
nice.
Just don't go
You
too
can't-
south.
And you brown skin
can't
too.
pay me.
Chicago boys, I love you out there.
I mean,
Yeah.
it depends
Them
where you
bullets
go.
love me too. I can't do it.
That's the
No,
south
girl,
side.
it
That's the
depends
south
where you
side.
go.
the south
Straight.
side. Yeah.
Somebody said those exercises will be able to make you squirt or piss better. Have you ever been squirted on? That's a good question.
Yes, Lord.
Long time ago.
Do you think it's piss or what
I
do you
still think it's Pete to this day.
Really?
They R. Kelly'd me.
It's not.
It is.
It's not. What is it? Because it feels like it comes out the pee hole.
Right, but it's not.
Well, what is it?
It's like you come in times a million. It's fucking great.
Times a million.
It's like, oh shit, but it's not pee.
Oh no, it looks like Pete.
No, it's not.
It
I think
looks
it's like filtered differently.
Oh, okay. It's like there's a hole in between the vajayjay and the piss hole, right?
I feel like they just blend and it's like a water fountain.
So we ready to put him in a hot seat?
I think so.
I feel like I'm in the hot seat all day.
No,
you
there's
in
a
the hot
little
seat?
different. I know.
Okay, let me see if I can find this. Hold on. By the way, y'all tune in every Thursday from 8 to 10. You're tuned in to Not For Nothing. NOTFANUTN. And we got the one, the only, the man, the myth, the legend, the mask, Mr. Pusha Preme in the building. While I'm bringing this up, just tell them where they can find you at, please, sir.
Oh, yes. I'm allaboutpreme.com or Pusha Preme everywhere. PUSHAPREME. I hate having to spell it out. You know what I'm saying? But I say that at every interview and I still do it. But I still hate doing that. It's just like, I don't know.
It's okay. Sometimes
know?
people need it. They're like, what was that? It's helpful. It's helpful.
It's like I need like the bouncing balls. Nah, but Pusha Preme on everything.
Okay.
You know, just take your time out, look me up. You know what I'm saying? If it's something that you want to get interested in, we're here to accept you.
Cool.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, let me go ahead and
Yo, Not For Nothing. You in the hot seat with your girl Sugar Shack and Luna Moon.
yeah. Luna, you want to start it?
Yeah.
In the hot seat. So
Yeah.
basically what we're going to do right quick, sorry to cut you off, Luna. We're going to throw a scenario at you, like this or that, and you got to say this or, which one. You can't think, though. Whatever comes to your mind first is what you need to spit out.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm gonna start off real easy for you, right? Mariah or Ariana?
Ariana.
Ooh, Andre 3000, Kanye
West.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
All right. J. Cole or Kendrick Lamar?
K. Dot.
Okay, Biggie or Jay-Z?
Jay-Z.
Socks on or socks off?
Socks on. I don't even like when the massage people touch my feet. True
Wait, you
story.
don't like what?
I don't like when people touch my feet. That's my private place.
You know what she's talking about, right, though?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Socks on.
Okay.
Yeah, no. Yeah. I don't like my. It's something about cold feet that just makes me feel not alive.
So I just take it you don't suck toes?
Hell, who's fucking toes?
I mean, damn.
That's a part of the sexual experience.
But for real, who's sucking? Would you suck a toe? You see how she hesitated?
No, if I was a man,
No.
yeah, but I'm not.
You took too much time. Yo, I just feel like that's just not something you want to put your mouth
No,
on. It's like,
I don't. I'm not a toe sucker.
Listen,
no one is a toe sucker. I think it's a. I think it's like it's just something you say, and then somebody was just like, okay, you know what I'm saying? I feel like it's just certain things that you say. You know what I mean?
No,
like what? Yeah, I mean, what you mean? I don't
no,
know.
you acting like there's no toe suckers out there.
I
There's
just feel
mad
like-
toe
I
suckers
feel
out
like
there.
not
How many toe
intentionally.
suckers out there?
a
There's-
bunch.
I
Yes.
feel like
Trust.
not intentionally though.
Yeah.
And they regret it afterwards. What? Hell yeah.
If they got the toe in their mouth and they taste some toe jam.
You gotta think about it like, all right, boom, right? First of all, is like even if you wash your feet, it's still the nail polish.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? You still tasting the nail polish. That's not enjoyable. That's toxic.
Okay, what
Come on
if
here.
what you mean? What if there's no polish on the toes?
What about the toe jam that you can't get? Who spent that much
Under
time?
the
Thinking
nails.
too much, man. You thinking too much.
Listen,
My mouth, what you want me to
listen.
do?
When that leg is up and
Right.
that toe is, by the mouth, and they just so happy go.
Oh man.
Stop it.
In the heat of the moment, they think that toe is your butt cheek or something, and they just
Wait.
That's not
Okay.
just play. Okay, threesome or train? Oh, quick.
I'll say threesome.
All right. Love or lust?
Love.
Cardi B or Nicki Minaj?
Cardi B.
Pink or the stink?
Pink. Pink.
Okay, head or pussy?
Head.
Oh, damn. I was going to say ass or titties.
Both.
Both.
Can't have one without the other.
No. Pick one.
There is no pick one.
Pick one.
I did.
He like both. Carisha or Megan?
Carisha. I only because I don't like the way Megan did Tory. I feel like someone had to tell us the truth about that story.
Well, what's the truth? Oh, that's a whole nother segment.
Yeah, I think there's her side, his side, and there's the truth. No one's telling the truth. There's no way that someone busts a firearm in that neighborhood and they don't go to jail that same night. And be black during George Floyd? Fuck no. Something happened.
But
Something else happened.
would you agree that a firearm was busted?
No, a firearm was busted, but I don't think it
But
was.
who did it?
I don't think that he shot her like boom. I think that in the heat of the moment, because like if you're not used to shooting a firearm, and I only know this because that like I was in the military, so if you're not used to shooting a firearm, sometimes you get antsy. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like a sensitive trigger. But the thing is like, there's no way. Like you know what I'm saying? Something must have happened. Like must have been an argument. He must have been like, "Oh, be quiet." Like I'm not saying that he didn't cause the situation to happen to him because he should have just been just a better
Man.
man, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to like in the heat of the moment, you know what I'm saying? Like he can't deny that decision he made. Even if he was to, clap back at me, still like that there's a better decision you could have made. So that's out the way. But something happened there because the way that the situation is playing out seems like it's like a media thing. It feels very media driven to kind of like boost careers.
Well, he is only like 5'2", right? So he's probably angry anyway because he wasn't blessed with height. So
See, that's making fun. Nah, I ain't gonna say that because she liked him.
he got angry issues. Yeah, I don't know what the hell wrong with
Megan
her.
definitely liked him.
Yeah, shit. What you got, Luna? Or you out of?
How's it freshen up, boys?
We in the
You
hot
talking about
Yeah,
Zay now?
I know,
He
right?
just dropped the interview not too long ago.
Word.
Shout out to Zay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
those are
that?
homies. This is another show they've been rocking with him for a while too.
Oh,
You should definitely interview Zay. That's a nasty nigga.
oh, what is it called? Freshen Up, boy.
Freshen Up podcast.
Oh, where's their podcast?
I don't know exactly.
It's
what
on
they
it's
do.
on YouTube. But right now he has like a segment where he does like 1-on-1 with the mic. So I'm gonna holler at him so he can interview you guys,
Yeah.
and then you
But
guys.
where's
you know
he?
what I mean?
Is he located in Tampa?
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
in Tampa. He's in Tampa.
Oh, so
They
he
used
could
to
just
have
come
their
in.
show on Ohio Radio, and then they went and did their own thing solo.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So, okay.
Those
so
are the
he can come
homies.
in the studio. That's what I was just.
Their
trying to figure
show
out.
is wild.
Yo, remember when we had the chip challenge?
Yeah.
We did it. We did
The
the
what
did a
challenge?
chip
Yeah,
challenge?
the hot. No, it was the hot one sauce. So we did the last the last dab.
Which
Oh,
is
no.
the hottest one.
The
It's
hottest
like
one.
50,000.
We did some
Scoville.
chicken nuggets. Yo, that shit was hot.
I can't eat spicy food.
What? You're Spanish.
No, it doesn't matter.
It does matter.
No, it
your
doesn't.
DNA.
No,
Your
it
ancestors would
doesn't.
not be
No, it
pleased
doesn't.
with
I
you,
can't have
Luna.
spicy food. Like
It
pepper,
helps.
like pepper, black pepper. Yeah,
That's
but
hell?
that's the
I'm
spiciest
talking about
that I
Scotch bonnet.
No, I can't do that. No, my lips swell up like really bad.
It helps with digestion. You'll be on the toilet.
That's cute. I heard that
She
the
said that's
same
cute.
way that it goes in. No, listen, for real. I heard that the same way that it goes in, it's the same way it comes out.
Blood clots. No, that's not.
Yes, it is.
Nah. Well,
I mean,
Yeah,
if
you
it's
see?
spicy, yeah. That's
You have
burning
to think
on the
about
way
it,
out.
right?
I mean, it
The
depends
same
on.
way it goes in, the same way
Same
it comes out.
That's what
So if
everything
it goes
though.
in as a Cheeto, it comes out as a Cheeto?
No, if it's spicy as hell going down your throat, it's coming out your ass.
Oh, yeah,
like,
your ass going to be on fire
That's
for
what
sure.
I'm saying.
Yeah, but it's a good tingly feeling, though.
Hey, yo.
Fuck that. Nah, I'm good. I get my tingly feeling some other way. I don't need that shit.
It's a good hot.
It's a good hot.
I'm good.
Well, thank you so much, Pusha Preme, for coming on.
No doubt, no
You got
doubt.
any shout-outs?
Oh, yeah, I mean, shout out everybody in Tampa that's doing their thing. Shout out this platform, shout out Flow Radio as well, too. Like, I love what y'all doing, you know what I'm saying, especially that y'all tapping into, like, those are really good questions, too, you know, like, asking about, like, relationships. And I think we need to hear both sides of the spectrum and not rely on them Tyler Perry movies to tell us, like, you know what I'm saying?
Real quick. Do
Yeah.
you know your love language?
No, but I do know my wife's love language.
There you go.
Okay.
Yeah, I think I'm more of like a to myself kind of person, so I don't think it equates to me. But I don't know. I enjoy like the love I get on stage. So that's like that's like the key to my heart.
Okay.
The energy and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feed off that. But yeah, shout outs to, like I said, everybody, the whole Tampa. I'll be here forever if I named everybody. Just if you guys if you're following the platform now, you're commenting now, follow these girls throughout their journey. You know what I'm
Thank
saying?
you.
Nah,
Thank
facts.
you, Preme. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much. And when you blow up, don't forget about us.
You know how many of those I get?
Don't forget about us. Luna?
I want to thank everyone for tuning in. I want to thank you for coming in.
Nah,
Thank
no
you
doubt,
so
no doubt.
much.
No
It was
doubt.
a blessing. Yeah, all the listeners and everyone tuning in, thank you so much. We appreciate it. Please follow us. Not for nothing on Instagram. Follow me, Miss Luna Moon, on Instagram, and follow Sugar Shack.
Do they know
I
that
am
you
Sugar
do
Shack.
makeup?
What?
Do they know that you do makeup?
Not
talk about that
really.
yet?
She
Yeah,
do a
she's
lot of
incredible.
shit. She do
I
makeup.
do a lot
She
of
wax
stuff.
vaginas
I wax
and ass.
vaginas
and all
all
types of
day
you
long.
do waxing?
Yeah.
She can get your booty hole
Yeah.
right.
Nah.
Like
Yeah.
inside the cheeks.
I need the hair to catch like the follicles. You know what I'm saying?
Damn, girl.
I was
But
playing.
yeah, thanks. Yo, thank you. So yeah,
Yes.
thank you.
But you do
everyone.
need to put that out there, though.
I
Luna,
mean,
because
yeah. I
you
mean,
are-
I was trying
You're
to
not
finesse it.
whack. You know what I'm saying?
Thank
Mad
you.
good,
Thank
son.
you. Thank you.
Wait, where you from? Talk about Mad Good Son.
I'm from D.C.
Look,
Aw,
no,
DMV.
it's rubbing off.
DMV.
It's rubbing off. It's rubbing off.
I'm from D.C.
No, come on.
I'm from Southeast. I'm serious. Southeast D.C. You think I'm joking?
He said, "Why did you ask her that?"
Because I said
Mad
something
good,
mad
son.
Yeah, try to like
Yeah.
get out of here.
We got some haters.
Look,
haters on
he
the
said, "Get outta
haters on the dot line.
You close to
Where'd
the
you
Johns.
hear it from? You know they gotta hear it
Haters
from
on the
someplace.
door.
Yeah,
though.
word.
It's all right.
We got what?
You know y'all gotta hear it from somewhere.
Child. That's why
Anyway.
New York dirty.
All right, that's why. Yeah, but DC like the size
I'm
of
just
what?
glad.
Tampa's bigger than DC,
Listen.
right?
We are chocolate city, okay? It's a whole bunch of people that
Well,
look
I thought
like you
Detroit
there.
was Chocolate City. No.
No, DC has always been known to be chocolate city, boo.
Yeah.
We got some haters on the dot line.
Ain't Ralph
Don't worry
though.
about it. It's always a New Yorker. It's always a New
Yeah,
Yorker.
yeah, ain't
Y'all
Hershey
be
chocolate.
trying to copy our Steve.
It's
though,
always
so.
a New Yorker that live in Florida, but they be trying to say they from New York, but they done been in Florida forever.
Wow.
And where you say you were from?
Wait, they still
Where
be
you
trying to
from?
hold on to the
Where you
accent
say
and
you
shit. Tell me, I go back every two or three times a
this
year.
is, but you're the same person that was like, oh, if I need someone to experience something, it gotta be New York. You said that though, right? We got that on
I
tape.
said that.
Yeah, we got that.
Yeah.
Look. She's
I'm
logging off
deleting that
mad
shit
quick.
Delete. No, but thank you guys. Thank you so much, Pusha Preme.
No
It was
problem.
a
Thank you for
pleasure
having
to
me.
meet you.
Likewise.
Make sure you guys, again, every Thursday, 8 to 10, Not For Nothing, NOTFANUTN. Follow our Instagram. Make sure you follow Flow Higher Radio.
Flow
Miss
Higher.
Luna. Whoop. Miss Luna, me, Sugar Shack. Shout out to everybody, man. Y'all live life. Live life like it's your last moment. Every day, every moment. All right? And we will see you guys next week.
Next Thursday,
Next
8 to
Thursday.
10.
All right, I'm going to close it out with the Adam and Eve joint because I was feeling that.
I appreciate you.
Okay.
No doubt.
Yes.
Yes. And we is at
Out of here!